Well, college education is no doubt one of the most expensive investments you will make, but it doesn't have to be a total financial burden. While most people know about FAFSA, the traditional financial aid application, it isn't the only option for funding your child's education. Kevin Phillips, Vice President for Enrollment Management at Lees-McRae College, is here to tell us how employers' grants and overlooked scholarships can also help. And Kevin, great to have you on Daytime.
Hi, good morning.
Well, certainly talking about college, wonderful investment for our children's futures. One of the things, of course, that we got to begin with, scholarships can really make a difference.
Of course. I mean, a lot of people just look at the FAFSA sometimes and don't realize that merit awards are available, and all colleges have merit awards based on the student's academic performance, perhaps a talent, athletic scholarships, and even honors programs and other types of talent that students may have.
And scholarships, of course, inside and even outside the university. You say it's important to really look at the resources.
Right. A lot of people never really take the time to look into everything that's available, and there are several websites out there that are legitimate scholarship opportunities. One, for example, is fastweb.com. Even if you go to the website of the federal government, finaid.org, it'll refer you back to FastWeb, and there's numerous scholarships that are available to students. They do have to apply for them, however, and many times the student may have to write an essay and have some extracurricular involvement, including things like community service. And because so many people don't really feel like writing an essay, many times those scholarships are left unclaimed. So we always encourage our students that are looking at Lees-McRae College, if they're still looking for additional aid, to just take a look into those options. There's even others. Chegg, which is a textbook company that many students around the country will rent or purchase their textbooks from, also have scholarship opportunities similar to FastWeb that you must apply for, but they do apply to any college that the student will choose to attend.
And it's just heartbreaking that you say some of this money actually goes unclaimed.
It does, and I've seen that. I have a college sophomore and a senior in high school, and I'm trying to encourage them to look into these opportunities as well. And even at Lees-McRae, we have some competition scholarships, and they can compete for a full tuition scholarship. But many students won't even go in and do that, even though they will choose to come to the school. So they never go through the process or the steps of looking into what they should be doing.
And speaking of the actual school that they choose, you say it's also important to open the lines of communication in the financial aid office, sometimes even negotiate a little bit.
Yeah, I tell people they should always look into a lot of different opportunities that they can have, and if they're having trouble making the financial aid package work, the best thing they can do is ask. Some schools will not negotiate packages, but they may have some other opportunities that a student may not be aware of. Sometimes schools may have scholarships that a student may apply for and may not know they're there, even though they may be on the website. So always asking what's available does help.
And of course, it's important to really educate your students, your kids, because they are 18, and that can always be a little bit of a barrier when it comes to, they're technically an adult, but you're trying to help them learn about being financially
Yeah, I think a lot of schools and colleges in particular are now really trying to educate not only the parents, but the students. And financial literacy is a big one for people. There's something called igrad.com, which is out there to teach people how to manage debt, how much debt they should consider taking on, how to manage money, what a credit score is, a lot of things that I think are often overlooked. And colleges partner with iGrad to try to make sure that our students that are attending any college or university are educated on what their opportunities are and what it actually means to borrow versus what they don't have to pay back.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning process for parents and students, I think.
Oh, I think it is, especially when your children are going to school for the first time. It's something, even if you attended college yourself, it's been a number of years, and a lot of the policies have changed. They do much more intense background checks for credit scores, so it is harder to obtain private loans. And I think the biggest mistake people make is eliminating a college based on the price tag. A lot of times they'll look at it, private schools in particular, and they'll say, oh, I can't afford that. But if they actually go through the process, look at all the different scholarships and opportunities available, in fact, sometimes the private school even becomes less expensive and the return on investment becomes a little bit greater.
And of course, don't forget 529 plans, and starting early can make a huge difference.
Yeah, I think people really should look into that. Many people that I know never even looked into a 529 plan, and sometimes when they get around to it, it's a little bit too late. But saving money now is never going to hurt you in the long run, because it is a gigantic investment, and it really is worth it at the end of the day.
All right, Kevin, great to have you on the show. Thanks so much for joining us. If you would like more information, there is the website for Lees-McRae College. Also give you the number to link you up to Kevin there at his office in case you have other questions. We'll be right back.